In this video, I'm going to be going over 5 different actionable tips and steps to get your website to 100 traffic a day. Tip number 1, use Google Search Console and Big Webmaster to submit URLs and pages. So when you upload a new page to your website or you make some major changes, make sure you submit the URL to Google Search Console and Big Webmaster Tools. This is going to index the page much faster than if you don't. And on top of that, it lets the different search engines know that either you published a new page or you made some major changes. This is going to get you higher rankings and more people to your website. Tip number 2, continually post blog posts. So blog posts are a cornerstone of getting traffic to your website. Make sure you go out there and post at least once a week based off of keyword research. Now for keyword research, I like using Ahrefs, but other users like to use SEMrush or just look at different terms on Google through the auto suggest or at the bottom of the page. No matter what your strategy is, make sure you build out blog posts based off of stuff people are searching. You don't want to waste your time building out content that no one is looking for. Tip number 3, spread your blog posts through influencers in your industry. So now that you have these blog posts created, hopefully they're great content, stuff like that, you can start spreading it out to important people in your industry. You can ask them for any advice or tips to add into the article. You can ask for their feedback on an article. You can tell them that you quoted them in an article and stuff like that. Now the advantage of this is they might go out there and talk to their audience and say they were either featured in this article or this is some great content for their audience to check out. Anything along the lines of that, you'll get more traffic to your website. Tip number 4, set up your social media channels. Make sure you publish content. So through social media channels like Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, you can publish images, you can upload videos and stuff like that associated with your blog posts. This is going to allow multiple channels for people to go to your website. Pinterest obviously is images, YouTube obviously is videos, Instagram obviously images, along the lines of that. And obviously you can use Facebook as well. Tip number 5 is optimizing your website for SEO. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about SEO since I have lots of videos on my channel based around it, but make sure your website is fully optimized for SEO. Make sure there's one H1 tag per page. Make sure that you have titles and meta descriptions updated. That's going to help out with your click-through rate, which surprisingly a lot of websites actually don't have custom titles and meta descriptions. You can literally double your traffic potentially overnight with that alone. Make sure your website speed is up to date. It should be at least under 3 seconds. If it's above that, users tend to bounce. It looks really bad for your site's analytics and bad for the user experience, so they're not going to go out there and tell other people about your website. Anyways, there's a lot more to talk about SEO. Just check out the channel and see all the different videos. Anyways, that's it for this video. 5 different actionable steps to get your website to 100 visitors a day. I will see you guys in the next video.